What's up, y'all? It's King, and today I'm coming at you with another video about our elders. I just made a video about our elders, about listening to them. Go check it out if you haven't. But there's a saying that I dislike. It's a saying that a lot of older people say, and it's something I only want people to hear when they actually need to hear it. That saying is, you'll see when you get older. My question is, why would you want me to go through whatever pain, annoyance, or hurt you went through? Teach me and show me how to avoid that pain while explaining why it's something that should be avoided. I've noticed this saying over and over in my life, not just being said to me, but others as well. And I always wondered just why. It's one thing if you say it to somebody after them not listening, meaning you've given them step by step on how to solve or do something. But it's another thing to say it to someone because they did something or are currently doing something you're not fond of, especially if you haven't even explained why they'll have to endure later on in life. That is a huge problem for me. I never understood why adults say that. Keep me from going through what you went through. But that's why my first video that I made before this is listen to your elders. So if you follow along, you'll understand where I'm going with this. Life is already full of pain, hurt, sadness, and unwanted surprises. That is a part of this sinful, dark world we live in. That is a part of life. But the best way to get through life is to continue developing and never being stagnant. After high school, no one really explains things in depth. Here's a list of things that I hear most kids like myself had to learn about on their own. Home ownership, rent, other home bills such as water, electricity, etc. Insurance, the different types of insurance, Social Security, doing your taxes, credit cards, how to build your credit, building a resume, not even just building one, but optimizing one for your desired career path. What can you really afford versus what you have the ability to just purchase, etc. How to get a passport. Like, literally. These are things I had to learn about myself. Things that when I ask people about around my age, they don't know. They don't know about credit and all those other, it's nothing there. Feel me? But our parents do, right? They have credit cards. Why are they not teaching? It's stuff like that. So a few years ago, it used to rub me the wrong way thinking about it. Why didn't my parents, grandparents actually teach me about this stuff? Why didn't school teach about credit cards and a FICO score? Why? These are things that we need to know about to prosper in life, Yet, all we get is, you'll see when you get older. You'll see when you get older how hard life really is. Why would you want me to see that? The elders' goal should be to teach us the things they're dealing with, help us understand the things they're dealing with, and how things can turn pale real quick if they didn't handle it. Like how to find a great house/apartment, how to manage your monthly expenditures, how important delayed gratification is. These are things that our elders didn't teach us, maybe because they didn't know, But these things, they used to anger me. But then I asked myself, why be mad? Nobody is perfect. Maybe they're just barely holding on themselves and don't know how to reach the right way to progress in life. All I hear from elders is just work and save. Nothing more, nothing less. They don't teach you how to invest, how to save, how to plan, and slowly progress in life. To where you own a house, you're paying a mortgage, you have the car you might want, you're able to take care, these things aren't taught like that. It's not all, but to be honest, from everyone I talk to, it's most. People are either getting babied or they have to do everything themselves. Staying mad keeps you emotionally tied down to what you wish others would do or should have did for you. It doesn't push you to see what you can do for yourself and how you can break that cycle to help others, including your elders. Some elders still don't know how to do their own taxes. Well, how about you learn and you teach your parents or you teach your grandparents or you teach whoever, Why don't you learn? It's put in your face for you to learn, so how about you try it? So forgive your elders, for they may not have known to teach you or to help you in a way that leads to progression and less pain in your life. They only know what they were taught or what they had to learn themselves. Maybe they don't know how to teach. So it is your job to learn. Maybe even teach a thing or two along your way in educating yourself on these topics. Don't be mad. Extol your elders' efforts and what they did do and look to do better than them. Each generation should get better than the last. Think about it. The iPhone 15 is way better than the iPhone 4. So look to become a better teacher than your elders. Be grateful that you were able to learn from the good and bad side of your elders. You need to learn. You need to listen. Combine those two, and that's where you grow and elevate, and it's continuous. So I say once again, don't be mad at your elders because maybe they didn't know. Maybe they still don't know. Maybe they're just making it through, just barely. They're teaching you how they were taught, or they're showing you how they were showed. Don't be angry. Just learn yourself and try to do better. Because eventually you're going to be the parent. You're going to be the grandparent. And you don't want your kids or your grandkids to be mad at you. Maybe they're not as understanding as you are right now as you're watching this video. Maybe they're not as understanding. So you will have to do better. You will have to know more. Be there for them. Support them. Cheer them on. Teach them. Show them right from wrong. And let them suffer here and there. So it's not just like everything is clean. So I understand you'll see when you get older, but why? That's it for this video, y'all. I had to drop another gem. These videos are kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's really just me just talking about stuff that I know. I could talk about way more different things that I learned and listened to, but I'm not here to make no hour-long video or, even just on this specific topic. So I like to hit the main points, things that it gives you something to really think about and understand. But that's it. It's Alvin King. I'm out.